Hello and welcome to Kuma's Kitchen, and today we've got a nice little Japanese treat here for you. This is miso, eggplant, and bell pepper. Now, okay, the bell pepper is not exactly the Japanese part because usually we make this with eggplant and a smaller, thinner pepper, which basically you get here in Japan. I've never seen anywhere else. I use some red bell pepper here, just adds more color and a little bit more crunch. Miso. What is miso? If you've never had miso, well, miso is a fantastic condiment we have here in Japan, and I know you can get it in all Asian departments of supermarkets and all. It's very popular all over the world. Made with fermented soybeans and some other ingredients. Depending on the maker, they use different ingredients in there, but it's always very good, adds a lot of flavor. And here, well, we've cooked these red bell peppers in it. Then pieces of eggplant, just absolutely fantastic. They're just right. I got that soft, a lot of flavor from the miso. There's also a little bit of sake in here, a little bit of honey, things like that. Usually you would make this with mirin, but if you can't get mirin in some countries, so I've modified it so you can make this anywhere in the world. So enjoy. Now I'm eating this right now, just like this, but later on, you can have it over rice. It's really good over rice too. You can have it as a side dish like this, or have it over rice. There's lots of sauce in there. Either way, really delicious. It's very easy to make, so let's go in the kitchen and make some right now. Well, now as you can see, the ingredients are pretty simple for this. All we need to make this great little fry up is, over here, 2 tablespoons olive oil, 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 tablespoons of sake, and a 1/4 cup of miso. Now, the sake, well, that's just a little sake from Hakutsuru. Hakutsuru is made over in Kobe, and in fact, if you come here on one of my tours, we sometimes go to the Hakutsuru, the old museum, which is from the brewery. And it's really quite interesting to see exactly how they make this. So if you ever get a chance to do that, do it. Go check out the Hakutsuru Museum. And now the miso. Well, the miso you should be able to get in any Asian section of a supermarket because miso is really popular now all over the world. It basically comes in a little container like this. And inside, now when you use miso, you want to make sure that after you're done, there's a little cover inside. You want to make sure it's covered down in there and it just keeps it from drying out. You don't want the miso drying out on you. All right, well, that smells really good. All right, then across the back, we've got our vegetables. Well, this is 2 red bell peppers, coarsely chopped. And over here, I left one of these uncut. 3 eggplants, but I wanted one so you can see what size. They're not very big. They're Asian eggplants, about this size, and what I've done is cut them in quarters and then in about 1.5 inch or 35 millimeters or so length, basically the 3 pieces. So let's just do that right now. Grab a cutting board. We're gonna whack off the top here, get rid of that. There's a little piece there. Make sure just all the leaves are off there. All right, then all you do is just like that. Like that, just cut it into quarters. It's all quartered like that, and then just into about 3 pieces. And that's good enough. That goes in there, ready to go. All right, so let's get that get back in the cutting board out of the way. Put that over there for now. All right, so I've got my frying pan over here. First thing I want to do is I want to soften up the vegetables a little bit. So I'm going to get the olive oil into the frying pan, and then bring that up on medium heat. And now, just going to let that come up to heat a little bit. So what I want to do is I just want to kind of cook the eggplant and the red bell pepper for a little while before we add in the miso mixture. So let's get that in there. That oil spread around a bit. Put in the eggplant. Eggplant will soak up a lot of oil. It really loves it. In goes the red bell peppers. All right, so I'm going to cook that for about 5 to 6 minutes, just stirring occasionally. Give it a good stir at first to kind of get around that oil. And then just, I say 5 to 6 minutes. Going to cook that, stirring occasionally. Now, while that's happening, we can mix up our miso mixture. So all we do here really is very easy. We've got our miso. I put in a bit of a medium-sized bowl so I can just mix everything in there. Add in the honey. Now, you might say, why are you using honey? Well, you see, in Japan we would use mirin, and mirin, to make, basically to kind of approximate mirin, mix a little bit of honey, a little bit of sake, and you're pretty close. So I just increase the honey a bit here for sweetness. The sake, get that in there. You would put a little sake in anyways, but in this case, put a little extra in. And now what I gotta do is just mix. I just wanna dissolve the miso. So you just gotta kind of push down on it a bit. Now it's starting to, see it's starting to dissolve in there. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's coming together. So just getting that all mixed together. And that is about ready to go. Okay. Oh, got a little on the table already, or counter. Okay. All right. So let's give that a little taste. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. Get that in there. All right, so give that a little stir again. See you back here in about 5 minutes. All right, so that's been about 5 minutes. You can see it's all nicely soft, and they've softened up a little bit. So just a little tiny touch of browning. You don't want too much browning, but a little bit of browning is nice. All right, looking good. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, well, in goes the miso mixture. So just pour that in there. All right. Okay, stir that around a bit. And now, I'm gonna cook that for about 8 to 10 minutes, just until all the flavors gotten into all the vegetables. Vegetables have softened up a little bit more, and that miso has thickened a little bit. All right, I'll see you back then. All right, that's been simmering away nicely, a little bit over 8 minutes. Looking good, smelling good. So let's get one of those out of there. Got a little piece of eggplant. Yeah, a little hot. That has just softened up just right. Still got a bit of what's the word I'm looking for? It's Japanese, it's shokan. Texture, yeah, a little bite to it anyways. And the flavor's gotten in there. So a piece of that red bell pepper. Oh yeah, great. All right, that is ready to go over some rice or something. All right, so if you like this recipe, stick around. There's a lot more recipes here. You'll find some of my original Japanese recipes on here. You'll also find recipes from all over the world, from Switzerland, Mexico, Tex-Mex, you name it. I play around with cuisines from all over the world, and I'll play around with making my own fusion recipes. So check them out. Make sure that if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you're subscribed and you click that notification bell so you see when new recipes come up. Things like this. And then go make this and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.